Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. The Tigers get enough for the first down. The Bayou Bengals have been able to put on an aerial circus in recent years, but the foundation, the running game.
Don't forget about the run game. That starts everything, right? Because if you can run it, you can throw it, you can create some balance and keep defenses off guard. But I think LSU does a really good job of always establishing the run game first. Then they'll get to their playmakers and all the speed out wide.
A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. We had a barn burner the last time these two teams played, and no reason to expect anything else between these two bitter rivals.
Attention to detail, and I think the sense of urgency, David, in a game like this just goes way up.
And I think managing the emotions in these type of games, you know last year was a classic. Now you're trying to form this year's identity of this team and go out and get a win in a big-time rivalry game.
He's showing you his skills on that last throw. This guy's got arm talent and accuracy, man. And some of it's not coachable. And I think back to Jamarcus Russell and Joe Burrow, two former Tiger quarterbacks that were the first overall pick in the NFL draft. They had some of that, too. They just had a feel for the position that you simply couldn't coach at the college level. This guy, man, he's got some serious tools, and he really helps make this offense dangerous.
Running back searching for a hole. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. They'll mark it at the 8.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch.
And he finds his way out of bounds real close to the goal line there, knocking on the door. This offense trying to quiet the crowd on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score.
Those up there. Yeah.
How impressive has this offense been just hogging the ball? They've just been eating away at the clock. They've been matriculating the football down the field. And here they are scoring a touchdown on their opening possession. The opposing quarterback's like, bro, when am I going to get the ball? When do I get a chance to take the field? That was crazy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Gators offense has the ball for the first time. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of him.
You're welcome.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
Leaves it with the back. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
I know the passing game sells, and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
The Gators decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He's got great speed. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. Guys, LSU has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Back to throw, it's Hurley. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
Pressure pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it inside the 15. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. He wants to throw. Let's it fly. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Gator. What a great play by the defense, and paying it off with the interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a trap together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball back.
Now on second down. He'll ride his man on the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. The defense grabs it, and they're going the other way.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That loses games. That is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
They'll throw it on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Got some room there to the goal line. He'll be stopped just... Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. The pitch. Still running at the 40. And he's running in the open. He's at the 10. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, LSU! You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they cut it to a 14-13 game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. UConn answered the bell away from the Rent today with an impressive victory. The Huskies knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And the Gators in the hurry up. Live by the blitz, get hit with a chunk play on the blitz too, especially if you're man up on that dude.
And you know what? You lose some battles, especially to receivers like this who are so elite. You're going to lose some of those, but I'm still going to be aggressive. I'm still going to play man. I'm still going to have to bring some blitzes. So I look for this defense to stay aggressive, but maybe give that guy a smidge more attention.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. He's right on target.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense has taken everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
Back to the air one more time. Got him downfield. Gets away from one. Finds some space. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive explosive. Picks up more than 30.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They try to go draw, but there's just way too much penetration in the middle of the offensive line, and that the offense has a negative play.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Never about. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, I think you just keep your points. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And back to the air on second down. He makes the grab. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the... Oh, what a grab by the defense. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum, it plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the other.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Going up top on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the no mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The Gators look to do some damage in the red zone. Comes out throwing on first down. Still looking on the move. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Hendricks. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
A 3rd and long here. They can pick up the first down without getting the touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. Hold on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what's up there. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative.
Speeding down the left side. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he got loose, it was all over.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal.
Hello.
If only it were always as easy for the offensive coordinator. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board.
Did you get to use the bathroom? Yeah.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right?
He probably want to go shoot it up.
Game plans and just get back to basics. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Well, at least you won't be alone tonight.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half.
Which one is it? The top one? Oh, yeah.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out there.
I should tell Trent to take your phone, take a picture of you, and send it to me. Yeah. Can she hear me? I'm pretty sure she will be down.
They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but
She
they
does
certainly
stuff
can't
like
let
that.
up in a game like this.
And I think this
Said something,
possession
telling you,
is
take
really,
my
really
phone,
important.
take
I
a
say
picture
that
and
because
send it to
they
her.
had a lot of success, but they're still
Tell her to do it.
They can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to
Oh,
create
shit.
momentum here
There
early
was
in
a
the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down
Oh,
the field, and
hate
scoring
those.
right away, trying to
This
put
is a
pressure on the opposing
And
defense.
then put on a hoodie and some
The
shorts.
officials offered the deal, and the
I wore a
coaches
hoodie today.
take the penalty.
It's wet.
And here
It's
comes the
like
offense on
cold,
second
but
down.
don't mean
It's
just
hoodie
kind of
weather.
makes it a little chill, and then it's like super cold and
Out of the gun, the inside.
Yeah, I got on the sleeveless shirt. Up under that.
Brought down after a nice gain.
You're down, obviously, at the half. You got to
Yeah, I wore my Mississippi State hoodie.
points on the board. And Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And
Yeah.
I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or
I got it one year when I was in Mississippi. I had the
in the second half. Get this run game
I had to buy Tyree one too.
VO1.
No one there to stop
What
him.
tell you, man?
Except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back.
He just saying mom to be saying mom. He don't even know why he's saying mom.
That celebration turned sour quickly
He just
after they
hears him
saw
out there
that
and he's
flag
like, yep,
and
sounds like
wiped
a
out
good
the
time to start
victory and the
yelling.
touchdown.
What?
A first down for the offense.
I mean, what?
What?
They want to throw it.
So, who even told you that
And
one?
oh, did
No
they
shoes
know
on
that
either
one was
side.
coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield.
Know how to put clothes and shoes on.
By the defense here, they're trying to get the running back the ball.
He
in
said at
space,
school
but
they
the
told him I
defense is
shouldn't have put those
expecting it.
shoes
They
on
had
him because they
guys
almost
in
bent his
position, they
pinky
located
toe.
the football, and they went and game tackle.
Dang. Was that the kids?
And now on second down
Yeah,
for this
that's,
offense.
he's talking about. He'll tell me though.
Yeah.
They've softened them
Because
up
he
with the
loves
run.
to
Now
talk.
the
So,
throw. He makes the connection. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover.
You like
Pick up the first. Now trying to keep this
Zero.
drive alive on
No,
third
sir.
and long from the 45.
it's not what he's
Looking downfield and he needs a bunch.
Damn it.
Working the middle. Got a lot of running room. Touchdown, Florida. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Can you
Yeah,
hear
it's
me good?
critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown in the
I'm
end.
switching
You
over
gotta
to
read
my
the coverage,
buds.
hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
How long is your drive to the crib?
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The Wazoo defense is doing all it can to keep this close, hoping that offense will wrestle the lead away at some point soon. They're up by a field goal over Washington State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping it up. And the pass hits, picked off. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Gators.
You say you like.
And this defense coming
What
up
you
with
talking
points
about?
of their own. What an interception return. Good defenses stop you from scoring. Great ones score themselves. Yeah, exactly, but I'm not saying LSU has done that so well over the years.
And it's about guys who are playing.
You gotta go right back.
Up on the outside, and LSU recruits them, they develop them, and so many guys you see at the highest level doing it. And this is why, because they come to LSU and become stars.
They had the extra.
Boys will be boys.
Defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. He'll bring it out. It's Hayden.
Are you gonna change? Are you about to change your hair color?
He's probably second guessing that return. The Bayou Bengals
What
the
color?
offense out onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six.
Did you hear me?
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six. And
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down.
You got your phone? You got your phone on you? Where's your phone?
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. He's going to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. The expressway is wide open. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. On the option. Now the pitch. He goes in for the 2, and we have a 10-point game. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that.
Everybody want it.
And he'll be stopped at the 7.
I know, right?
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had.
That's one of his uncles.
And it's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Tiger. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished, but this offense obviously still has work to do. And the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
And the extra point is good. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
I can imagine what they're gonna be like if I'm around them. They're gonna be like, Mom. They're gonna be like, Mom, who is this bad?
And the returner will be dragged down. This drive will open from the 15.
Damn, that's what he said for real.
They needed to find enough space and get it moving.
Oh, wow.
Up to the 22. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. From the gun. Give on the inside. At the 35, he's got room. And they get him down at the 43, but this is a... First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. He wants a big play here late. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field.
And the ball is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries. And when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stings. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival, it's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week. Let's start focusing. This one's over, but I'm going to get you next year.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Ryvo.
You all right over there?